Last week, as every week, I did a really thorough planning of this week. So every week I sit down and I plan in detail. I'm probably more on the extreme side, but I really have a good look at my week, do a whole planning, organize things, and then came a mosquito bite. Bonjour, this is Cyril from Work Smarter, Live Better. In this video, I want to share 3 simple advice when life completely derails your plan. I really push myself and everyone, all the leaders that I train, to plan. I think it's really important every week to spend some time organizing your next week. And they always have a question for me and say, hey, Cyril, we have so much unplanned. And I say, well, you need to plan the unplanned, which means, let's say, if you think that there might be 2 hours of unexpected per day, well, if you're working 10 hours per day, you can only plan 8 hours. You need to leave some fat. But then what happened when, well, it's much bigger than that. So that's exactly what happened for me this week. Last week I did my whole planning. And then came a mosquito bite. We had a lovely trip recently to Fiji. I came back with a little mosquito bite, had a little infection, but not that big. And then I got the brilliant ideas to go swimming on the weekend in the sea in Sydney, like I do. Spent about a couple of hours in the water. Cut long story short, got a really bad, nasty bacteria. On Friday, the doctor put me on antibiotic. On Saturday, took a look at my feet, not good. And on Sunday, I was rushed to the emergency. To a full operation later on, general anesthetic. It was just mad. I've spent the whole week and in a hospital bed. So this is my work environment for the last week, to be honest with you. And it's a week where I had, of course, many meetings organized, many sessions organized, many training organized, and so much on, so many meetings with myself. So how did I manage that? Well, the best that I could. 3 simple advice that really helped me. The first one is I triage ruthlessly what I had to do. I apply very simple logic, which is I looked at everything that I wanted to do and asked myself, I'm only going to select every day the top 2 or 3, not the most urgent, interesting. I really pushed myself to say, what are the things that's going to have the most impact? And so looked at my to-do list and put on top 2 or 3 things and say, I'm not even going to bother with anything else. I'll do 1, I'll do 2. If I've got time, I'll do 3. And if that's it, that's great. So I was absolutely ruthless in prioritizing my to-do list. The second thing is I actually plan around my constraint. The hospital team, they're amazing. The support we get in Australia from the medical staff is fantastic. But the nurse also were amazing in adapting. So I sit down with them every day, look at my schedule, look at their schedule, what they want to do with me. Of course, has priority, but they're flexible. They says, for example, today I'm supposed to do an IV around 12 o'clock. I've got a meeting at 12 o'clock, so they're going to pump antibiotic by intravenous. They do that, I don't know how many times a day. They say, look, we can do it at 11. It's going to last half an hour, so you'll be good for your 12 o'clock meeting. So they've been amazing in planning that. And so I've got set that up. I've even have a joke with them. I've even done a little, I'm recording a video session. Please do not enter that I put on the room. They're all having a laugh. They even pretend that during one of the meetings, they're going to come and pretend I'm in code blue and I'm crashing down. So the team is amazing, but I've completely adapted my schedule around them. And the third one is the power of delegation. I had no choice. I had to delegate quite a few things to my team, and they've been amazing. They really stepped up, and you really sometimes push yourself to think, am I delegating enough? So the result is I've actually kept the week pretty much in control. I have done the important thing I had to do, managed to rest quite a bit, and and I'll be out hopefully tomorrow. I'm supposed to be out after a whole week, and all cured, all good, and very grateful for the support I've received. I think the 3 learning are important. I think the learning for me on this one is, I was going to listen to your body. I have to be honest, listen to your wife. Tika's been saying for a few days, you need to get that checked. You need to get her checked. And so I think the real learning of this video blog is listen to your wife. She knows what's good for you. And I'm very grateful for this as well. All right, you have a lovely day. À bientôt.